I would be remiss not to bring up the story out of Oklahoma. It is a story that I read as a workplace violence story, but I want to play just a little bit of the sound from the press conference that followed a gentleman who beheaded a woman in the context of his having been fired. Then he goes back to the plant. He stabs several people. One of the women, her head is severed.
But the idea to turn this into, and we're seeing right-wing media use this, continuing the narrative, look, Muslims are here in America, they're committing jihad. The man just converted last year. There was over 500 workplace killings last year. Yep. We don't know about the religion of any of those murderers, but if someone is Muslim, it's got to be a terrorist.
Right. The idea that that is the relevant piece of information. So, I mean, it may be that some ideology, right-wing, left-wing, is taking this, but at that moment in that press conference, I don't think someone is like representing right-wing ideology. They literally just believe, right? And
yeah.
I think this to me is the most, that there's a belief that at the core, this is something like, he also probably had breakfast that morning, but we don't think any of those things are relevant, but we do think that his conversion, his jailhouse conversion, by the way, is what's relevant.
And that, I think, is the biggest problem, is that there should be a cultural paradigm shift in which it's not okay to create that linkage immediately. Exactly. We already know that it's not okay to equate all white men with school shootings. We can't do that. It's not okay.
Right.
And so we
because it just doesn't even happen in anyone's mind. This doesn't even occur.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we have gone on and on and on creating this linkage between Muslims and violence, and we need to have a counter narrative, and we don't. So what we need, and that's what we're trying to do.
Muslims are funny.
Muslims are funny. That's the new stereotype. Pass it around. Muslims are hilarious.